Hey, so I want to talk about making bad decisions in life and mistakes and appreciating your past and being able to get over it. When it comes to certain things in life, everybody, when it comes to growth and maturing, everybody has to understand that they have their own pace in which they have to learn from something that they've done to be able to get past it and grow from it. There's a lot of things that I did in the past, whether it be years ago, months ago, days ago, that I've learned from. And I have to understand that in order for me to learn something, something has to happen in my life for me to be able to actually take that certain situation seriously. And I'm still trying to daily get to the point where I understand that I'm not that same person that I was. You know, a lot of people still think the same, but their actions are totally different. So say, for instance, if you think negatively about something that somebody else has going on, you get to the point where either you're going to tell them about themselves, or you're going to get to the point where you're mature enough to the point where you're not going to say nothing unless they ask you. And that goes along with growth. That goes along with maturity, because a lot of people feel like just because they're friends with somebody, related to somebody, or doing something to somebody, they obligated to tell their input on their life. And like I said, everybody has their own mistakes. They have their own bad decisions. So it takes them to be able to get knocked down on their butt for them to be able to change. You can't force them to change. You can't sit up there and tell them, oh, you stupid for still being with this dude who continue to lie and cheat on you. Or you stupid for continuing to spend your money and waste your money on this, that, and the third. Or you stupid for not doing this and then the third because I would have done it, or I'm doing it. You have to understand that people have their own life. And you have to look within yourself and think about what is it that you're appreciative of that you done got through for you to be able to be in a position to even care about that person to that extent. And with caring about that person to an extent, you have to understand that at the end of the day, let them do them, and hopefully they will get over it. If they don't get over it, then you have to be the mature person to sit up there and let them get through it on their own until they ask you for help. And if they ask you for help, that's your choice whether you want to help them or not. And whether it's a person who's actually going through something right now, who's actually making bad decisions and doing mistakes, this is your time for you to be able to get to a point in your life where you get sick of what you're doing. And depending on how long it take or whatever, you have to see whether you want to waste time doing it or not. Because that's where the immaturity sets in, that you're not understanding that it's a time and a place for everything. And once you get a certain age, once you have a certain things, especially when it comes to having a decent job, when it comes to having your own, like a car, apartment, having children, having a spouse, you can't do everything that you was doing before then. And so you have to accept your past for what it is. You could have kicked it back then a long time ago when you didn't have all these responsibilities. But now you have responsibilities. Now you have to be grown up about the situation and think about it. Should I really be spending this, then the third on this? Or should I be spending on what I really need to spend it on? And that just goes along with just growth and maturity and doing what you have to do to be able to get to a point in your life where you literally love and respect everything that you have been through, and that you're really doing something in order to make it in life for that moment. Whether you have a plan for the future or not, you still have to understand what you're doing at that moment, and whether it's healthy for you or very toxic for you. And that goes along with looking at your past, appreciating your past, and being able to grow from it, mature from it, and to be able to look at it and be like, dang, I can't believe I went through that. And I can't believe I overcame that. And with overcoming it, that's growth, that's maturity, and that's understanding and appreciating your past. So that's all I want to talk about. Like, comment, share. Bye.